Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This evening we'll be making potato pudding. You see what I did to that one? White rum on top, so we flambe that. You see that? Beautiful. So potato pudding we'll be making today. We only have a limited time, so let's get started. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so we are going to use sweet potato. So I got the sweet potato, 2 pounds, and I peeled it. I put it in the processor. You can grate it, but I put it in the processor. So this is what the 2 pounds look like afterwards. Alright, so I'm gonna use a cup of flour. Gonna sieve that. 1 cup of flour. Sieve that. Two cups of sugar. I'm going to use a cup and a half because I don't want it too sweet. Mix that up a bit. Let me use a whisk. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of mixed spice, and a teaspoon of salt. Combine that evenly. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of butter, but I'm going to melt it. So let me get it melted in the meantime. And I'm going to save this paper to grease my baking tin. Alright, so while the butter is being melted, and let me preheat my oven 350 degrees. Alright, 350 degrees. Alright, and this is the 2 pounds of potato. I'm gonna add it. Mix. I'm going to use some coconut milk, 2 cups of coconut milk. This is the butter, it's getting ready. Alright, so I'm going to add the butter, 1/4 cup. raisins. I have a cup of raisins. So I had soaked it in some white rum. So a trick here is that if you put the raisins into flour, it will help it not to flow to the bottom when you put it to bake. So what I will do is remove it from the rum and just drop them in a little bit of flour. Let me put it so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to mix that up with flour. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of browning, and that's optional. Optional. Tablespoon of lime juice, which is optional as well. And a tablespoon of vanilla. Let me measure that. Because vanilla and those nutmeg, they can be very toxic, so I don't want to put too much. A little white rum, one tablespoon, but I'm only going to put in a teaspoon because I soak the raisins into rum. Okay. Baking tray. This is a non-stick baking tray, so there's no need really to grease it, but I'm gonna grease it a little. So you just use the paper from the butter and grease. There's still butter on the paper. Right. Then I'm going to pour the mixture into a 9 or 10-inch baking tray, baking tin. And I'm going to add that to the oven, 350 degrees. It's ready. Okay, and so let me show that to you again. That's what I baked for you last night. That's what it looks like. It's very, very good. I cut a piece from that one, so let me taste from that one again. Oh my God. I can't help myself. Gotta eat more. Let me just show you how I flambed it. Right? So I put a little rum on top. Just a little. Put up, my spoon is hot, just taking it out of the hot water. Let me wipe it off. Make sure it's dry. Pour a little rum in. See that? You see the flame? Alright, so I pour that in. Alright. And that's my potato pudding. You can try this. It's very easy. You can do it in a very quick time. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.